Over the last year, studies have found that more young people are struggling with their mental health, and that in January of 2021, 75% of young people that were surveyed have said that the current lockdown is the hardest one yet. To find out more about this, I decided to interview a few of my fellow college mates to find out how they cope during lockdown.
It's been both rewarding and also negative for me, because obviously the negatives of it are fairly common. The fact that I can't really see anyone, and the fact that you're stuck indoors pretty much just doing nothing at all. But the positives have been that I've managed to improve on my work, and I've been able to keep myself creative, and I've actually opened opportunities as well.
Well, the first one was all right. I quite enjoyed it, and the second one with the stupid, where we started to go to college, wasn't really a lockdown, and the third one was just horrible.
Well, the first lockdown, I really enjoyed that. That was quite enjoyed it a lot more than the last two. The last two was not good at all.
I'd say the first one had to be the easiest because it was just like not going to school, so it was fun. But the more recent lockdowns are just kind of boring.
Well, when lockdown first started a year ago in March, I didn't mind it. I thought it'd be a few weeks in lockdown, and then it started turning into April and then May, and went on for ages, and then I got bored, really bored. Couldn't do much. Stayed at home. Couldn't go out anywhere with no one. Just got pretty bored, so all I did was just play on PlayStation.
At first, it was a bit of a shock when I looked on the news and I saw that there was a whole global pandemic killing thousands of people each day. Knowing we had to self-isolate for weeks, then turned to months. I felt pretty difficult at first. I couldn't really see my friends anymore, like I used to in the old days, where I go to Mackey's after college, but that's long gone now. But in a way, it has brought some pros to it for the family, where back before COVID I don't really talk too much to them. I was pretty distant to my parents, but now that we're forced together, I see that we keep talking to each other to a daily basis now. So the point is, it brings family members closer together than ownership.
With things like lockdown, I feel like the first one was kind of a saving grace. It was quite nice to get a break from everything, because we got predicted grades and stuff, and I was very fortunate to do quite well. But with the ones that have happened lately, it's just been awful.
No, not really. I've been fine, really. Just been playing games, so... I've been angry, but that's pretty much it.
Not so much in the first one, no. But when the first lockdown, that did not affect me at all. But the previous two, that has affected slightly.
I'd say it's affected me in more of a positive than negative way, because it's helped me dig into my personality more and kind of realise who I am a bit more. But it also has taken a toll on my mental health in a very bad way, because you have to be isolated, you don't get to see people.
Not really. I mean, there have been times where I've been really bored to the point where I'm just depressed. Well, not depressed, but just bored out of my mind. Because I just can't do anything. I'd rather be out than be in. I mean, when it's sunny outside, and I can't do anything, then it's just boring.
It was harder because obviously media is very much a course where you go out, you film, you do everything yourself, and you're pretty much reliant on going out and sourcing places. And obviously when everything is restricted, that's going to make it a lot tougher. I practically filmed near to nothing on the media course, and still they kept us with work, but it was so unbelievably tough, because that's the thing that I love. I love going out with my cast and crew and just finding places to go and just, getting to hang out with each other and just filming.
knowing that I had to do coursework in my own home was very difficult because I think every person sees their personal bedroom as not a place for learning, but a place to relax and entertainment. But doing all your work in the room is just, I think it's just too much for one person to handle. That's why I asked for an extra day in college, and now I think it's much easier to do it with people you know rather than alone, surrounded by so many distractions.
Not really in a way, but I feel like it's like made it a bit more easier to do in a way because I had more time to do it.
Got a job. I mean, that's one. I got a job in the summer during lockdown. I went out for a lot of long walks in Cranfield along the Thrift. A lot of long walks, and yeah.
I quite liked gaming a lot. I got a lot into like computer gaming and console gaming as well. A couple of things here and there. I tried to do fitness during the first lockdown, which went well, and then after that, it didn't end well.
I learned some new instruments. I watched a lot of movies, a lot of YouTube. That was mainly it, and some podcasts.
I'm not really the person to ask for help, but I also want to be the person that you can ask help from. But it's very obvious that a lot of people do want to help each other, and I think it's one of the most essential reasons to do so in such a time of COVID, when now thousands of people are dying on a daily basis, even though restrictions are easing up now. But it makes me happy that people are making themselves seen for cooperation.
I think that's quite a tough question because I think obviously it would have been. It's tough, you know, because you're very much used to being with your family, and your family are always there, you know, to help and support you. But I think the thing about being with your family as well is it is tough to open up to them. So when speaking about my mental health and my anxiety, because I do get really serious anxiety from time to time, I get super stressed out about a lot of stuff. It has been hard to open up, but luckily I've been trying my best to sort of open up and be expressive as much as possible.
It depends who I've reached out to. If I've reached out to like friends or family, I feel like I've done that. But if it was like to one of these like websites, something that everyone keeps going on about, if you do suffer, then I felt I've been a little bit more scared to do that.
So what can you do to improve your mental health? You can maybe play golf or ride a bike or even just go for a walk, because getting out is the best way to improve and help your mental health. I've learned that everyone's experience was different and they have all coped differently. I will put some names of charities at the end. If you need help, reach out, because no one should cope with their mental health alone.